Best. Welcome everybody. I'm your host, Sword Vasley. Welcome to our late stream. I'm a little wired, so I figured, you know what, because I just got off work, let's stream for a couple hours because I'm still a little wired. Still coming down from the day, so let me fix one thing. I don't like something really quick. Hang on. Just want to tilt my webcam a little bit. There we go. I like that better. It was bothering me, like it was cutting off there. Alright, I hope you're all doing well. We're gonna play Contradiction. It's a mystery game where you try to spot the lies. I haven't played this, so we're both gonna go. We're all gonna play it together and see what it's like. Alright, so let's watch the prologue to kind of get an idea of what's going on. I don't hear anything. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. I forgot. I muted the sound while I was going live, so 1 second. Let me fix that, and then we'll watch the prologue again. Like, we got a problem. No sound. Here we go. Yeah, let's put that back up. There we go. Alright, so that's the way it should be. Alright, here we go. Well, we're gonna watch prologue.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Alright, I did put a rating of 16 on this game, just because I don't know what we're going to quite get into here. Obviously, yeah, spell call, use, I think there might be a little minor language, but we are dealing with the death, and so I'm not sure where it's going to go, so I put 16 plus on it. So that's the warning before we start here. We're going to go ahead and get the game started. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe. And let's start game. Ready to start game. You gonna let me start? That's interesting. I'm clicking start and it's not doing anything. Well, that could be interesting. Reset game. Huh. Let's try exit full screen. Yeah, you can get the game start that way. Alright, let me try closing out and come back in. Well, if we can't start the game, that's gonna be a little problem. I'm not gonna rate the game very high if I can't start the game. There we go. Just a bug.
My name is Jenks, detective in...
I already found that out. Alright, so there's a pub. Don't forget to use map and tips. Alright. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try to investigate. Button to see Jinx investigate. Go ahead, click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which includes both physical objects and information Jinx has collected. Katie Vines. So that's just examples. If you're at a location while you think you can use a physical item, try the use icon. Home, hint. Look, go left. Go ahead into the pub. Said we wanted to start there. Okay, that didn't work apparently. Let me look at the map, maybe? Oh, that's the inventory. Better just spot of investigating around the Eden Lodge. You can also have things you haven't asked Simon and Edmund about yet. Well, I know. You go ask Simon things. But I'm trying to figure out where Simon is. What's the home button do? Return to main menu. Let's just do show map. There we go. So even so, where's Simon? Paul, Ram, Atlas, body found. Oh, they're up there. Okay, we need to go. Okay, got it. So then, right along the woods. Then if we look again, we're like right here, so we need to go one more. Launch. There we go. Knock for Simon. Yep.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just me.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Alright, so if you first pick an item you want to ask about. When you heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what the bottom said at the bottom of the box. Okay. Click any items you've already asked about to show. Now click the reply to add it to the conversation box. Alright, you can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradiction replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jinx interview your interviewee.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Got a weird sound feedback. I think that's in game though.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. I've never seen it before.
Trying to figure out what that noise is, sorry. So obviously... Huh. So maybe when...
Thank you. Probably be back later. Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
It was only in his kitchen was that noise. Okay. And it's a clock noise, so...
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
Got my notebook
What else?
ready.
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay,
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
okay. So they're not...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Pete and Simon aren't contradicting each other. Go check out the body, I guess. nice little view. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Fine. I want to find where the body was. Okay, so go ahead to the woods. Just the nice view, though. I wouldn't mind sitting there fishing. Alright, Brad, focus on what you gotta do. Better do a spot of investigating around the Aiden Lodge, okay? And I'll go back there in a minute. There, cool. Look at the bike.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
You got a screwdriver. You gotta ask Simon about the homebrew.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
And he doesn't, she said he doesn't see James very often. So if James says that they sing it all the time, I can come back and say that's a contradiction. Okay.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We're gonna go ask him a question.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Okay.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Okay. Ask about the unlet bike.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay, there's no contradiction there, so we're good there.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Alright. See, what else can we find out here? Turn to the woods, I guess. So nothing there, we can't find anything. It's okay. Let's see if that gets me.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Screwdriver. So, how do I? There you go.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
So we got a bird down. So now we're gonna ask Emma about it and then ask Simon about it, see if either of them get nervous. Because we gotta go back anyway. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I have to go the other way. That's fine. Then go back into there. Ask him first.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that.
What Emma gave Kate.
It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
James. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's see if Simon contradicts that.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Kate wore it in college. So.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, so Kate finds death. Didn't see her very often, but no contradiction there. Okay. Darn. I thought that might be a contradiction. Well, that doesn't.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Get a hint. Call the chief for an update. How do I call the chief? How do I call the chief? I guess I have to go to the phone box. Oh, gee. There we go. You have reached the chief. I'm not here right now. Please leave a message.
Hello?
Chief,
It's Jenks. I've questioned Simon Thompson and Emma Bowman so far. Oh, and I found a pendant by the lake, which turns out to have been Emma's. But Emma gave it to Kate. So, chances are, Kate was wearing it the night she drowned.
What does Thompson know about it?
Simon doesn't seem to know much.
I don't trust Thompson. Then again, I don't trust Emma that much either. Try and get a bit of background on them, you know, usual stuff. When did Emma meet Kate? How long have they known each other? How long has Thompson known her? Give me a call back when you've got some more.
Thanks, Chief.
Alright, so we'll go back. In there yet? No, we haven't unlocked the pub. Let's see something. I have subtitles off, but it's still showing them. Weird. So we return. Okay. Okay, so this is where we're gonna go, and we're gonna ask them about how long they knew each other, I guess.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, I can't get any more questions.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Must be a contradiction somewhere. Yeah, I gotta
Ask
find
you a
the
couple more
contradiction.
things, please.
That didn't socialize because you knew her for more than months because you met her at the bar.
Aha.
There you go, found it.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
You said you saw her at the bar.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
I don't want to go there yet. I still have a question for Simon.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, okay. He said he didn't socialize with her. Alright, let's go to the
Thank
pub.
you. Probably be back later.
I'm sure there's another contradiction there somewhere, but found the first one. That's probably good. Progress 4%. Well, hey, there you go. Alright, let's return. And let's go back. Let's center. Go over to the pub.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Jay, here we go. So let's ask about Kate Vine's death.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
7.
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
She's not gonna know about that. Don't worry about the idols. You know about Simon's beer.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Okay.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
But Emma's wore it in the bar. Okay. I don't think we make any contradictions here.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Okay, nothing to see. Okay. Behind the pub.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
We're gonna ask for the broken window. Leave the courtyard, enter the outer. Locked. Now we can go back in the pub and ask about the broken window. which is what she paid for, right?
Ask about a few more things, please. How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are, suitable.
Okay. That's not really gonna do anything for us. I mean, I guess I could ask about this and...
Aha.
Aha!
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Rebecca told Jenks about the argument.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, I think we need to go talk to Emma. And then if that doesn't work, we'll talk to Simon.
Couple more questions, if that's okay? Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
Oh,
But you did visit the pub.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
I think you just kind of...
That's all for the moment. Thank you. A few more questions, please. Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
You just look sideways. Okay, so he came home.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We're gonna ask Emma those kind of questions to see what we can get Emma.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
No. That's... okay. So them as a friend. She knows Rebecca well.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
So maybe go back to the pub and question Rebecca about it now? Highly suspicious.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Um. Huh. I don't like Emma's. I can't figure out how to make her. Because I don't.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Village. I know I'm picking a few hands, but let's see here. Oops, that's not what. Village Hall. Where's the Village Hall? Well, that's pretty cool. So we don't have to... You serious? You can just... That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, he said to go to Village Hall, but I don't... Was there something at the Village Hall? Oh, there we go.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Okay.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Gotta catch her in a lie about that.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's see. Maybe Simon?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. That's all for the moment.
Good,
Thank you.
not any. No contradictions. What happened to Rebecca's? Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh, there's some dude here now.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently.
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Alright then. He was doing some illegal stuff there. Nope. Oh, that's not what I want. Nothing there. There you go to Atlas, I guess. The atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Okay, nothing here to see. Nothing to see. Probably is sometimes. Nothing right now, though. Okay, so that was exciting. Obviously, we're not ready for the atmosphere. Okay, Lily lives at the farmhouse.
According to the map, Abbey Farm
There you
is
go.
across the road there.
Got it. Okay. Go to the subs first.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Okay. Now we can ask about that. Let's ring the door. Bell. Sorry.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. close the doors, shall we?
Hey, yeah.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Alright, so let's ask all these questions.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Breathing isn't your type? Okay.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
That's a stupid question.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Alright. I think we can catch him in a contradiction in here. Not yet, but we will.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Okay.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Oh, good night, ganja.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
So maybe now we go talk to Simon and Mom? Maybe even Rebecca. Let's start with Rebecca because the pub is closer. I'm sure there will be something eventually there, but... Alright, so Rebecca's done. So now we'll ask about him and see if we can figure out anything. You never know.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Alright, so let's see.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Okay, well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I'll start using the map here so you guys don't have to keep seeing me walk. If I remember.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing.
Oh.
And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and
It was creepy, warning.
then you see.
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Okay. Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
So...
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Darn it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Now we can... Oh... Can't quite do it. That's right.
Ask about a few more things, please.
You know that he makes money off of them.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, there's no contradiction there. I'm gonna take another hint. Wonder what's on the outbuilding. You should call the chief for an update. I don't know what the outbuilding is, but I get an update from the chief.
Hello.
Chief, me again. A few things have come up. I met someone called James Wilson. Bit of a dropout into witchcraft, magic, occult things. Makes scrying mirrors.
Legs and crying mirrors.
Scrying, Chief. It's an occult thing. Black painted glass. You're meant to stare into it until you see ghosts or something. Emma Bowman knew about it. They all know each other from college. Emma said he was selling these mirrors last Friday at the local market.
What was he doing Friday night?
I'm not sure. Said he couldn't remember the last time he saw Kate. Lives on his own, so I doubt he has an alibi, but I don't see any motive yet.
Well, look harder and double check where everyone was Friday night.
Right. Thanks, Chief.
Where were you Friday night?
Couple more questions, if that's okay? Be back later on, if that's okay? Wow,
Friday at 8.
isn't that interesting?
Not sure why that's interesting.
A few more questions, please. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Ask you a couple more things, please.
But there's nothing to ask.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wonder what's in the outbuilding. What the heck is the outbuilding? Be nice if I knew what the outbuilding was. Go away. Ah, come on. Let's see. Try Atlas again. Don't think they're gonna let me go in. Do anything. Yep, nothing. I don't know what the outbuilding is. It's quite confusing. So I can back in the behind the pub again. You want to go down behind here? It doesn't give me anything. Let me head back. It was just that mirror in there. What the heck is the outbuilding? If I can use a controller to play this game, I might. Eventually do that. Nothing there. So frustrating. I don't know what to do, what I'm supposed to be doing.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wonder what's in the outbuilding. Yeah. Looking it up because I don't. It's. I'm gonna do what it says, but this doesn't make any sense. It won't let me go there now. Remember that was padlocked before? Hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're gonna go a little bit longer than when I end the stream here. So let's go a little bit longer. But it said before I could try using this. There we go. That works. Investigate the shells. Do a search first. Atlas.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's? Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Okay. So we can ask Rebecca, we can ask him, and we can ask Simon about all that good jazz. Okay, let's do that real quick.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Okay.
That's all for the moment, thank you. Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, so let's ask about that.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter. Thank you. Probably be back later.
So we can ask him, or we can ask...
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Guess I can ask Rebecca.
few more questions, please. Thank you.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Good to know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, I think we're gonna end it here, guys. After we talk to him.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
But you use like quiet scene.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I think I found something here, guys.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
So... black screen. But then she said... going home.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me, she just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Aha. So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair
with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan. Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Okay.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Okay, we're gonna end here, guys. I need to hop off. I think we'll continue this probably tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central time. I'm best in the story. I think we're doing good. So I think we'll continue this tomorrow. So alright, I hope to see you guys tomorrow on stream, and I hope you just take care of yourselves and your family. And I'll catch you later. Alright guys. So I'll say out. Bye guys.